Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another fantabulous, spectacular episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shareè.
And you know who I be? I'm Ebony. Hey,
What's up? What's up? I see you. You ready for football season? You got that little uh
hey,
foolishness
yeah,
in the background.
I did go Broncos. Hey,
I am
yep,
so ready.
I am
So ready.
too.
I've been
It's
watching
been
the
a long
preseason
time.
games. I've been watching quarterbacks. I've been watching everything.
Yeah,
Hard knocks. Like I'm so
yeah,
ready for football.
I can say that I'm ready. I've been getting my regular inboxes from my regular Broncos fans talking about what we gonna do, and I was like, you already know what we gonna do. We gonna go all the way, and hopefully, these people that we got will keep their heads fresh and in the game.
Mm,
So I kept with my team. I was off football. I was protesting for a minute, and now I'm back. I think I'm fully back on this year.
okay. Well, we'll
So
see. We'll see.
yeah,
I don't really think that my Falcons are gonna do very much this year, but my 49ers, they're gonna be on it.
I think
So
so.
they're gonna be on it. So I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the season. I'm ready for September 11th. Bring it on, because I am ready. Okay. What you
Yeah.
drinking on? What you sipping on?
Oh, I actually am not sipping.
Oh, that's
No,
tragic.
I'm not. I don't even have any water or anything. I'm actually in recovery right now.
I'm drinking some tea.
Just regular tea.
It's twisted.
Oh, I was like, I know you not show drunkard ass. I'm
It's
like,
listen. I went to the movie yesterday
okay.
and I was on some stuff. I was so elevated the whole entire movie.
What you go see?
Gran Turismo. It was so good. It was
Rich.
really,
Oh,
really, really
sounds
good. It's a
familiar.
race car movie. It's like the
Oh
PlayStation
yeah.
game.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to this little CBD store,
Mm-hmm.
and because the drugs ain't legal here, so you gotta just do CBD.
Did you get some what's it called? 8,000 or something?
I don't know what it was or I don't know, but it was like this big chunk. And so I had half and the artiste had the other half.
Okay.
I woke up this morning, I still lifted. And I'm like, I was so lifted. And it was
Mm-hmm.
just all it was just like a whole head high. I don't know, but it was just off of the little CBD.
Yeah,
It didn't
I
have
agree.
nothing
And
in
I
it.
know what you're talking about because I had got some because of course it's not legal here either. And so I had gone to they sell this CBD hybrid of THC. I can't think of the name of it though. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, it was like 3,000 milligrams in the bag. And so each little ball is 25 milligrams of whatever the stuff is. I can't call it. It's in the freezer. I should go get it, but I don't want to. And I was like, at the party, I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, hey, yeah, we had a good time. So I feel you.
Yeah, so I was just like, so today I've just been kind of dragging all day because it literally, I don't know, like it was just different. It's the first time I ever used that, took ate one of the little edibles from this place.
What
And
is it
the guy
called?
said it was a new brand. And I don't know, it was like, I'm like, this is CBD, like this was, I don't know, it was very interesting.
I
But it
gotta
wasn't
get
a
the name of
hybrid.
that. I gotta get the
I
name of that stuff.
I thought it might have had some THC in it just because I was so lifted, but it was just a CBD and I don't know, maybe like a Delta 10 or something.
That
Yeah.
Delta, yes, it's Delta something.
Yeah, Delta 10, because Delta 10 is a head high. So, but yeah, it was crazy.
It was
But anyway,
Delta. It wasn't Delta 10 though.
let me tell you something else that happened to me on Friday. So Friday was the artiste's birthday.
Okay, dang. Happy belated birthday.
Yep. Him and Aiden.
I didn't even reach out. I need to this week. Go ahead. I
Mm,
don't I know.
yeah. So it was their birthday. And so I had this whole little date night planned, and he just wasn't feeling the vibe. So it was like, okay, well, let's just go do something else. So we ended up going to a sports bar just to, watch the little football games and baseball, just, get out the house, go have a good birthday drink or whatever. So we met this group of guys. Um, two guys that was sitting next to us. So I guess it wasn't a group, pair of guys. And one of the gentlemen, bald head, probably about age. I, I don't want to sound um
You will talk
race
about somebody's age.
racist or something, but I'm gonna say he looked like he was in his 40s, but he was
Racist.
white, so I don't know. He may not have been that
Girl, he could
old.
have been 27.
I'm not trying to take a shot. I'm just saying I don't know how old he was, but I'm giving him about 40. His
Okay.
bald head 40. His friend looked like he was like maybe like late 30s, early 40s. They gave me older.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're just hanging out, we're in our world, we're kind of mingling with them a little bit. I tell them, hey, this is Will's birthday. The artist's birthday. And so I'm like, yeah, it's his birthday. They go, okay. Well, so they all had like old fashions, drunk them up. I was like, oh, so we going on about, going on. So this girl walks by, fine. Like she fine. I was like, damn, she fine. I was like, dang, she leaving though. I'm like done stared at her all the way through or whatever. So then I finally tell the artist, I'm like, yo, you see this shit? So he looked and he was like, oh yeah, she nice. So I'm like, I'm about to go holler at her. So I get up. I had to go to the bathroom anyway. So I go to the bathroom and on my way back, I was like, hey, I just wanted to, tell you that you are so beautiful, and I just couldn't keep walking past you without acknowledging you. So I'm over here
Mhm.
shooting my shot because I'm a shooter, right? So she was like, you're beautiful too. And like we over here like we all into it, right? So I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We should exchange phone numbers. So she gets out her phone. She gets out her phone, and baldhead dude was
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, I just bought her and her boyfriend a drink down at and I was like,
Cock blocking like a mug.
she take her phone and put her phone down. And I was like, well, it was nice meeting you. And she was like, yeah, it was nice meeting you too. And I go back to sit down. And so his friend is still sitting there. And I was like, yo, man, just cock block him. He said, man, he cock block on everybody, man. This is what he do. As soon as he find out you like somebody, I said, I didn't even tell him. I was just over there. She was about to give me her phone number and everything. And this man just straight cock blocked me. He was like, man, that's what she do. He do that. He do that all the
That's
time.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
I ain't never got cock blocked by a dude before.
And by a stranger at that. Oh.
And then to know that like this is your MO, this is what you do. You just be walking around cock blocking people all the
So
time.
yeah, just
You know what I'm
oh.
saying? I'm over here shooting my shot with her. We over here talking. She all smiling and everything. I'm like, we should exchange numbers. I know you're a flight attendant and everything, but when you come to town every couple days, you know what I'm saying? We can hang out or something. She was like, okay. And he was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And she was like,
Well, if it's meant to be, you'll cross paths again, like serendipity.
whatever. He a fucking cock blocker. I was so upset. I was so pissed. I was like, then he came back and sat down. I was like, yo,
That's funny as hell.
Oh, yeah, I was too upset about that. She was fine as hell too. Ooh, she was cute.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah.
win some, you lose
Wah,
some.
wah, wah. Anyway, let's get into some shit.
Let's get into it.
Let's start off with some real light shit. So I was on social media this week. I guess this
Mm-hmm.
might have been last week. Last week.
Yeah, because you
And
just told me you went on social media, so get your life straight. But anyway, go ahead.
whatever, I was on social media. I've been on social media both weeks, but I'm just saying this. I
Okay.
saw this story last week about Britney Spears doing a topless video.
I don't know how I missed it.
Oh no, it's too early for that. So anyway, Britney Spears was, you know how she just be recording herself, either dancing or talking or whatever. So she did this video while she's laying in her bed. She don't have nothing on the top. She just all like with her titties and everything out. And she basically just over there talking about her crush on Kanye.
Oh
Um
Lord.
and all of this. Like she's just like going on about it and then she deletes it.
Is
Like as
that
soon
why
as you
her
post
and
it, huh?
is that why her and Fuhad are getting a divorce?
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I can probably name 1,000 reasons why they're getting divorced, and I don't know any of their business. Um
Probably.
so but yeah, she basically was like, that's her crush. Like he's her crush and that's who she see herself being with and all this other stuff. Like she was so serious.
They match. They match in mental capacity. So they might as well be together. Can you imagine? Oh my God. The streets will not be able to hold them two crazy motherfuckers.
Girl, it I'm just gonna keep my comment to myself.
It makes me sick
Anyway,
that, I mean, it doesn't make me sick, so let me rephrase this. It's going to sound crazy, but I'm disappointed at the fact that she has a crush on Kanye. Plies has this crush on her. I have this crush on Plies, and we're trying to worry about somebody who ain't worried about him. You need to worry about somebody who's worried about you, Plies, not somebody who ain't worried about you. Okay? You need to worry about
wait,
somebody who's
wait,
worried about you.
wait, what's the nickname Plies called? A little cheetah?
Yeah, because she
A
always be
little
having
leopard? A little cheetah?
whatever. So
First of all, I just want to play his video just because I just want to hear him laugh. Like he is
I
so
love him.
First of all, and I know you can't stand it because he your crush.
That he is my like he's the only person I want to meet.
Listen.
Yeah. He is so tickled by her. Like he is just so tickled.
Like his little cheetah.
I'm so disappointed.
So she over here crushing. She over here crushing on Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
You over here crushing on Plies,
Mm-hmm.
and Plies over here crushing on Britney.
Exactly.
Mm, go figure.
Now who crushing on me? Nobody. Oh, thank you, me. Me said he crushing on me. You can't just how thank you, baby. Shoot.
You said me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was freaking hilarious.
It
That
is.
yeah. But when I seen his, I was like, oh, Ebony about to be upset.
I watch it. He posts her probably once a week with her. Every time she posts something, he posts it. It's really hilarious.
First of all, he better stop playing because he already know he got his crazy girlfriend. And then two, Brittany might take him up on it.
Don't nobody care about her.
Brittany
The
might take him
girlfriend
up
or
on it.
ain't nobody checking for his girlfriend or Brittany. Both of them need to have several seats, allegedly.
Mm. So did you hear
Me
about the
too.
48-year-old TikToker
No.
that was accused of outing her 24-year-old husband to his family
So he was
after
hiding her from his family?
he was, because he didn't want his family knowing that he married somebody that's old enough to be his mama.
I mean, how would you feel?
If my son married somebody who was older than me, because 48 is older than me,
Marry Stella. If he
without
was
me
with
knowing,
them, yeah. What you
I
knowing?
think I think without me knowing he married somebody, I'm gonna be mad, period. I don't care who she is. I don't care. I don't care who she is. I'm gonna be upset because I didn't know. And I just feel like I have a good enough relationship with my kids that they could tell me. So I would be upset about that. So it wouldn't matter who she was in
Mm-hmm.
that aspect. But if she was 48 years old and I knew he was dating her and then they went and snuck and got married,
Baby, let me find out.
because it's my son and I know what my son has, yeah, I'd be mad. Mm-hmm.
48-year-old. I don't care if he didn't have nothing.
If he didn't have nothing, then I'm looking at him like, oh, you got you a sugar mama. I ain't
But
mad
he
at
must
you.
have something. But still, he ain't got
I'm
to marry
I'm
her.
I'm not mad at you because you got you a sugar mama. I'm not
He
mad at
doesn't
him for
have to
getting a little
marry
sugar
her to take her everything for everything she got. He ain't got to be married to her.
mama. No, he can have for a sugar mama. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at it. But
Well, nobody want no old bitch,
but the
but
way
a old
my
nigga.
son is set up, I don't know. I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, what the fuck?
Well, nobody want no old bitch, but an old Negro. Okay. My auntie said she don't want none old but a bankroll, and I'm gonna stick with that.
She might have a bankroll.
Who?
Did you see a picture of her?
I did. She looked like George Foreman in a wig. I mean, Flip Wilson in a wig. Man, you can't tell me that don't look like.
Look at him though.
That's what I'm saying. He all right.
And then look at her.
That looks like a man in a wig. I'm sorry. There's
This is
no
this is
way.
pictures from the neighborhood talk.
There is not. There is absolutely not one. That is a man in a wig. That allegedly that is a transgender, and I'm
It
sticking with it.
is.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? She catfished him, posing as another woman. Yes.
So okay, you said that
Yes.
he is married. That ain't what you said. You so it is a man,
It is.
and he didn't marry the man. I was like, if I don't know
What do
nothing
you
else,
mean?
I'm not
Okay,
man.
so first of all, what did you think when I said outing?
You said
I'm normally a
48.
little. There's normally no backlash on age outing.
You said a 48-year-old woman
Yes,
man
because
didn't
that's
want
what
to tell
she's
his
a woman.
family. You ain't said nothing about outing.
She's
You
a
just said
woman. She's walking around here as a woman.
no. I'm sorry. No, absolutely, equivalently, no. However
It
you say the word.
says, okay, so it
Mm-mm.
says Hillary Sanchez,
I be
48-year-old
hating,
Hillary
and then they be
Sanchez.
naming, and then they be naming themselves these names, and I
His
can't.
his her last name is Sanchez because she married Nate Sanchez.
I ain't talking about the Sanchez. I'm talking about the Hillary part. But go.
Anyway, she basically catfished him.
Uh huh.
But
No.
the thing
No.
about it is,
No. No. And no. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not letting you slide by with that bitch. There's no fucking way that man with a wig on catfish any damn body.
she
It ain't no
catfished
way.
him.
He must have met her in the darkest club. The dark. It must have zero lights. Zero. Zero. And he must have been on some 1800, some Patron, some Syrah, all the liquors, everything, hurricanes, slurricanes, Lipton, all the drinks.
Listen, I don't know. It doesn't tell you how long they dated. That's what I want to know.
It don't matter. I know that the key word in all this is catfished. That man was not catfished. He knew what that was when he married it. He knew exactly what that was when he married it. So we're no catfished.
All I'm
Period.
saying is,
I don't give a damn what you say.
All I'm saying is, if she did catfish him originally,
that is definitely a they thems.
If she catfished him originally,
what
would make him then turn around and marry her?
Yeah, because okay, so and I'm just going to use this because I don't have nobody else to use. But let's say your ex-husband, you a dude, you a man, and you go out to the club to meet a woman, and your ex-husband puts on a wig and says, "My name is Hillary." You gonna believe him after the lights come on? You gonna believe that's the woman still? Even on I don't listen. No.
Well, my ex-husband has a really light voice, so he could probably catfish you on the phone.
Okay, so but once you see them in person, you can be like, listen. Now your name might have been Hilbert at one time, but your name definitely ain't no damn Hillary. You're gonna have to tell the truth and shame the damn devil on this because there's no fucking
his mama feel like he was taken advantage of, but like I said, you can't take advantage of somebody and still marry them. What kind of advantage is that?
There wasn't no taking advantage of. I don't believe that person was catfished. I don't know. Some people, when they be lying, telling and getting their stories together to tell the families and all that, they don't be thinking these stories out. Because there's no fucking way that catfish anybody. Because I wasn't fooled immediately. Immediately. That is Flip Wilson. Immediately. Ain't no fucking way. I don't know what the person's name that Flip Wilson used to play on that TV, but that is who that is, and I would not have been fooled at all. Ain't no way. No.
Listen.
I'm sorry. No.
I know they had to have sex
several times.
And I know that sex, even if
we just had the conversation
he still had his man part, still had his man parts.
He don't?
I don't know if he do or not. But I'm just saying, even if he did not have his man, if he did have his man parts, there's no way that y'all could be having sex and the man parts never get in the way.
This is what I'm saying. It wasn't no trickery at all. It might have been, it wasn't no trickery because that person to me, well, let me rephrase that, because I watched the episode of Catfish the other day and the lady was pretending to be a man. And when she was not pretending to be, she pretended to be a man for 12 years with this lady, 17 years with this lady. The lady pretended to be a lady to the man. To a man to the woman. And when she was talking to her, her voice was like, "Hey, I love you, blah, blah, blah." But when she was talking to her voice was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm just like." So I understand how voices can be catfished. But once we see each other in real life, the gig is up, ho. Ain't no way. The gig is fucking up. You're caught red-handed. You can't bamboozle me. So he was just like, maybe he looked past that because the feelings, and was like, and we just had a conversation last week on how a man does know how to please another man. I'm sure of it. So he was like, just let me show you what I can do. Let me show you what this mouth do. Or she, they, them, was saying, let me show you what this mouth do. And they did. And he liked it. And he was like, will you marry me? And he was like, yes. And they said,
so you don't think that it's possible that...
It's not. No, I'm never going to finish that. It's no way possible that man tricked that boy into thinking he was a woman.
First of all, he's 24 years old. He is not a boy. He is a grown-ass man as well.
The grown man, that grown man.
Mm-hmm.
did not catfish that younger man. There's no way on God's green earth, and God's earth is green, that happened.
They could have met online,
Yeah,
and they could have had this bond, and they were talking on the phone, and they had fell in love over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they met in person, they had the first little incident, just a little heavy petting and rubbing and stuff. And then, oh yes, I still like you even more. And then he probably, when they finally got intimate, he probably gave him some great head and everything like that. And then the first time he did it, he probably sat on his lap and rode him with his clothes on, just moved this stuff over to the side, and I already got him. And then by this time, he like, oh my God, I'm already in love. I done had sex with this man, and I can't come out to my family because now I know it's a man.
You're making me upset. Listen. I'm somebody
but I still can't explain the marriage. I don't know how we got to the married part.
No, I'm somebody. I online dated for many, many years, and I met somebody who would talk to me like, "Hey, my name is Michael." His name was Michael in real life. Michael, hey, how you? Now I was like, "Hey, Mike," we talking, but when we met in person, he didn't have that voice. His voice was like Michael Jackson's, and I couldn't do it. And he was cute, real cute. But I was like, your voice is weird. Like, that is weird. So I'm just worried about the voice and being catfish. I'm like, And you think this man popped up and was like, I'm Hillary. And he didn't know, you got the wrong person. I'm Jack. I would have been somebody, that's Hillary. If you Hillary, I'm Mike Tyson. Okay? Because that person, no. I just don't. That whole catfish story, need to throw that shit in the trash. You might have been like, she told me she was a woman, but she confessed to me later that she actually wasn't. Just say that. Don't be like, I was catfish, because that puts a person under the illusion that you was tricked, bamboozled, and all that. And that ain't what happened with this situation. Then people met online on one of them sites where you meet people in those categories. They met, they liked each other, they fell in love, they got married. Period.
That's the story.
That is the story, and they need to just tell the truth, because there's no way that Flip Wilson, George Foreman, Wanda, anybody in that fucking wig, nobody is gonna believe that that's a woman off the bat.
Okay.
I'm fucking shocked, because when we first got on here and you showed me that picture, you said this man's family is upset because he married this 48-year-old woman. And I'm like, yeah, what would you happen? Because you told me that I was under the impression that was a natural woman, a biological woman. And I'm upset because I kept telling you that is not a fucking woman. I don't care what you say. You're just not gonna make me believe that. You let me believe all that time, 40 minutes. And then he let the cat out the bag. I'm very upset by this. No, the trickery. I was catfished. I just catfished.
I just catfished you.
Yes. No, that's the catfish.
I catfished you with my story.
Yes. Where's Neve when you need them? Neve and Max. I sure do need them here.
Girl, whatever. Calm it down. What you got? What stories you got? What crazy stories you got then, since you over here catfishing my story?
Well, the only story that I really want to talk about,
shaming my story.
I have to, because we don't be liking telling the whole truths, and that's what I figured out about you and your stories. Like, you give me a little bit, and then you reel it in, and then you let it go a little bit, and then you reel me in, and then you throw the hook out there and I catch it, and then you be like, it's a woman, it's a man, bitch, and then I'm confused again. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was this Steve and Marjorie Harvey business. Allegedly, she's been cheating on him with his bodyguard and the chef. And so,
the chef and the bodyguard or the trainer?
Because she's the train. It could have been the trainer and the chef. The chef and the.
Because that
It don't
was
matter.
what
BuzzFeed.
Shaquille
Everybody has.
O'Neal's wife. They said she left him for the trainer.
Ain't no
She
telling
cheated
what.
on him with the
Ain't
trainer.
no telling what she left this for. Because I know what I would have left it for. Something bigger. Everybody knows Shaq got this allegedly. I know somebody who messed with him personally, and they said it's allegedly. But anyway, I don't know Shaq for real. I'm just allegedly. It's that the person I know. I
Listen,
feel is a reputable
listen.
source.
His first daughter's mom said the same thing. So,
So it don't matter
but
if you're 7 foot.
I don't know. I don't know either. But
That
yeah,
Peter is a good
his first baby mama.
3.5, 3/4. But I don't know. You ain't heard it from me because I don't know. That's just what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Anyway, back to Marjorie and Hart and Marjorie and this man, Steve. So apparently she's been allegedly been having an affair with these two men, and she wants to sue him, or she wants half of his empire or whatever. I don't believe it. Of course, Steve shut down the lies. He's like, "We good here." You know, I'm this is my Steve Harvey voice. Y'all need to find out something else to do because we good here. You know what I'm saying? We good here.
But you know what? Every blue moon,
Yeah.
couple months go by. They always, I say every 6 months, at least every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
They pop out with a new they
Mm-hmm.
about to get divorced story, and they still just be together.
I don't believe that she would leave. I believe that she set up pretty good.
I'm just
So
saying, like, what is she gonna do? Like, go back to her ex felon husband?
I mean, she gonna get some good child support. Wait, are them last two kids grown? I guess all the kids are grown. No,
None
they
of
got.
her. She don't got no kids with him.
They said they got the two kids. He adopted her younger kids. The boy, the boy's mouth, who was just like his mouth. The young boy.
Them ain't his kids though.
How they got his mouth? Because
He may have adopted them, but I mean, well, technically adoption does make them his
Winton.
kids, but those ain't his biological children, and ain't them kids grown? All her kids is grown.
I thought Winton's probably 18. That's the English, but I think they got one together at least.
No, they don't.
At
They
least
ain't
Google
even
it.
been together long enough for them to have a kid together.
What you mean? How long you think they've been together? 2 years? Nigga,
Together at least like 7 or 8 years.
girl, stop. They've been together longer than 7 or 8 years.
Girl, they ain't been together long enough to
Right.
have no kids.
7
Let
or
me
8 years.
Google it.
Look, girl,
I'm just telling you.
I got to. How long have these people been married? Because I know it's been at least 20, at least.
No, it's not. Been
How
together no for
long
no freaking 20 years.
have Steve and Marcia been married? Since 2007. So how many years is that?
I don't know. What's that? 12, 15, 17 years. 15,
Okay,
17 years.
so I was closer.
14 years. I mean, 14 years. Something
Okay,
like
so they
that.
don't. Okay, so their children, their blended family includes their 7 children, Morgan, Jason, and Lori. Okay, so they don't have children together.
I
But
told you they
okay,
ain't got no damn kids together.
does Steve Harvey and Margie have children together?
No.
The couple celebrated 16 years of marriage, and okay, while they have gotten dressed up and blah 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 blah, they do not have children together. Let's see. In 2007, twins Carly and Brandy, sons Broderick and Wynn, and Jason and Lauren Robert. Okay, I guess they don't. I really don't give a shit. Honestly, what I do hope that this is not true because, everybody was on Steve Harvey's head about how he cheated on his first two wives and then it's just karma coming back to him, blah,
I
blah,
mean,
blah.
it is karma. I mean,
It's not.
it is karma. Like
I don't,
you're not about to be able to go throughout this life breaking people's hearts and doing all the things that you do and
you
thinking
don't
they
get
gonna eventually come back to you.
you don't get the same karma as you put out. Your karma's be different. Trust me. The karma's gonna be the same because uh I lived that other side of life, and I wish I double dog dare my karma to come back
And
that way.
y'all life is still young together.
Yeah, I double dog dare it to come back that way. My karma ain't gonna come in to bite me in the ass like that. It'll come back a different way. I believe it'll come back in the form of something else.
Well,
And that
I
wasn't
don't
my
want to
karma.
speak it because
I
I
hate
don't
to
want
say
to have to
that.
kill him.
I
So
don't know
therefore,
is it my karma or his karma? Because his karma already came back to get him. God rest his soul. But because I wasn't the only one.
that you don't know that might not have been his karma.
Well, what else could it be? He dead. God rest his soul.
Yeah, but I don't think karma's gonna be death unless he could have been, I don't know, he could have been real trifling doing other stuff that I'm not
I mean,
privy to.
I wasn't the only one, I'm sure. So, I mean, in the beginning, I probably wasn't the only one. I was a him. I was like, I got him to settle down. You should be
You got
thanking
him to
me,
settle
bitch.
down with a wife and one side chick.
You should be thanking me, bitch. Hell, what's your ugly ass? But anyway, that was me
I
in my
still can't
former
believe
life.
you was babysitting their kids. And she knew about it.
My good deeds never go undone. Good deeds never go undone.
Y'all
That's
had
why
a
I'm
whole
blessed today.
throuple.
That's why I'm blessed to this very day.
Because you had a throuple and you babysit their kids so they can
Because
go on dates.
because I because I did things to help other folks. That's why.
Mm. Mm.
Help people's marriage, babysit
Yeah,
their
but that's the
kids.
thing. Like, that wasn't the only married men that you have been with. You've been with
Of
several
course.
married men. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know why you're trying to gauge your karma off of one.
Was that the only one? You think?
Girl, bye. Girl, goodbye. Girl, goodbye. Goodbye. You better cut it out.
Cut it out.
For real.
I've been delivered. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm glad you delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray that that's not your karma. I pray that your karma don't resemble nothing like it.
Oh yeah, Lord, please don't do me like that, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Do me good. How they say, do me good.
You might be like the rich white women. It might be on your dying bed. You about to die, and he go get him a whole new little 20-year-old and shit. And then she tinny bopping around on your ass and shit. Won't bring you no water for you to take your pills.
I didn't put in too much work right now in these small little 8 years that's about to happen for me to even go anywhere. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up, buttercup, and let everybody know that they on warning.
They on warning.
They on warning. You don't want this. Y'all don't want this. Y'all don't know what I have to go through. Y'all don't want this life. Y'all don't want it. It's horrible. Y'all don't want it here. Y'all don't want this.
Whatever. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Y'all don't even know.
Because I mean, it's some shit that you shouldn't do as a woman.
What's
you
that?
should not tell your friends about your partner sexually in any capacity.
And anyway, not even that capacity, just anything about the relationship. That's why I was like, it's horrible. Y'all don't know what I suffer with every day. The shit I go through.
In any capacity. Because the first thing that bitch is gonna do is try to find out.
Exactly. The bruises. You can find out about these bruises if you want to. Come on. The whelps. The torture. Come find out. Please. Save me.
What are you so stupid? What you not about to do is have my brother-in-law out here looking like he an abuser. You better find something else that he terrible at, but you ain't about to be out here having him sounding like he be abusing your ass. You is trifling. Talking about the bruises.
Yeah, the whelps, all that.
So
I just got my voice back from being strangled. Like, y'all don't want this.
Girl, whatever. You if he did strangle you, it's because you asked him to.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, let's get back to the other order of business. What else you
Your
got?
ass is crazy. Your ass is crazy. So listen, this don't got nothing to do with nothing. But just because we done covered them several times through their foolishness and mayhem,
Mm-hmm.
Blueface and what's her name?
Christiana?
Krishana,
Krishan? I
Krishan,
don't know.
her. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know you know that allegedly she been smoking weed while pregnant.
Okay. Would you expect anything different?
And it's on video, allegedly.
I mean, would you expect anything different from
I
them?
expect her to still be getting high and everything. I feel like this baby gonna get taken away from her as soon as she have it.
Well, I feel like who said that weed is bad for babies? Who said that?
I don't know because I know my mama was high when she was pregnant with me, and she used to drink wine, and she told me.
I think
She
you're talking
told
about
me, she
okay.
said I didn't smoke as much as I used to, but it was the 70s. I smoked.
You ain't got asthma or nothing. So I
No,
mean,
I mean, and she said I drank wine. I didn't drink hard liquor, but I might have had a glass of wine every now and then. And
yeah,
I
they
might
say
have
you can
smoked
drink
every
wine.
now and then, but she was like, she wasn't that it wasn't every day.
I think that
But I don't think, I mean, I think she might be doing more than weed. That girl owns some shit. She was on some shit beforehand. I don't think a baby made her stop.
I think she was on alcohol real bad. I don't think they might have been doing mileage, whatever, but I do feel as if first off, same people, but adding another person. The red person, the one we talked about last week with the nasty cooch, and
Mm-hmm.
then the raw coochie girl, the raw sex girl, and then
Mm-hmm.
Chris, they friends.
They
And so
friends.
yeah. And they was
Oh
at
Lord.
the last award show that was BT last award show. I can't remember which one it was, but they was doing the Booty Hole Brown song, My Booty Hole Brown, that song. And they were, they got up and dancing, they twerking on each other and all that. Why was they sitting right next to Bobby Jones Gospel? You know who Bobby Jones is, right?
Yes, I remember him from Oklahoma. I met him before. My
Yeah.
mom used to love him.
So he was sitting next to them. I mean, he
Mm.
was sitting, you know how they have the aisle. So he right here,
So
and they in the
did they twerk on
aisle.
Bobby Jones?
They did not circle him, but he was looking like, why would they sit these ratchet ass people by me? I don't understand.
They
BT,
should
petting
have.
the pal.
They should have twerked on him.
But anyway, so I mean,
Just
you
because they
are the
ratchet.
company.
Ratchet people supposed to do
Like,
ratchet stuff all the time. I don't feel like ratchet people should not be doing non-ratchet shit. Like every time I see you, you should be doing something ratchet. If your thing, your claim to fame is to be ratchet, do ratchet shit all the time.
be consistent.
She should have been like Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones.
She living up to her ratchetness, like for real. But I think that she's come down a lot though since finding out that she was pregnant. However far along she is, she looks like she might be about 7 months. That she just gets away from Blueface, which it's
Who gonna raise this baby? Because his mama ain't shit, allegedly.
neither is he. Not when your mama say you got a big old thing, that ain't
First of all,
to the
his mama,
world.
she always be doing stuff. She in the news now. I forgot what she just was in the news for the other day. But she
Yeah,
always doing and saying some shit. His mama
yeah, she
she
just
just
too much.
foul.
She just if there was a clout chaser picture in the dictionary, I think it'll be her. Between her mama and Tokyo Studio's mama, whoever, China
Oh, Black
or
China
whoever,
mama.
between these two mamas, if
Angela.
they
Her
not
name Angela. Angela mama.
that girl, I mean, you know what? I don't even feel like getting on that
I be
tangent
trying to
with
figure
her
out
face
who
fillers
raising
and all that.
I think Chloe raising Dream.
First off, if you can make it, I've made some horrible decisions. But if you consistently, well, never mind, because I got one of them. So I know what it feels like to have somebody just stuck on stupid, okay? And them people is stuck on it. And I can't. I can't even entertain the bullshit with them. Because stuck on stupid. SOP. And I just can't. Stuck on stupid. Oh, SOS. I said SOP. SOS. Okay? SOS. I cannot with them. They just didn't they move in. I just can't. Like, jeez, Louise. If I could be any one of them, I would be what's up?
Chris.
That one. That's the only one I would be.
Chris or
The
the
other
youngest
sister.
one. The
No,
youngest,
she
no, not the youngest one, second to the youngest one.
yes,
The
her, the
model
model
one.
one.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's her name? Exactly. Don't nobody
Kendall.
know it. Kendall.
Kendall.
That bitch, the afterthought. That's who I would be. Either the mama or that one. Not the one who tried to deform her body to look like her sisters, knowing that she OJ baby
Now
and shit.
she's regretting it all. She did I seen her on a video talking about she wished that she had never done any of that stuff when she was younger, and that she wished her
Kylie.
parents would have been like, no.
Yeah, Kylie, because she got everything. No, hold on now, because she was an ugly allegedly. She was the
She was
ugliest one.
not ugly.
She
First of
was.
all, when she started getting surgery, she was just going through that baby face. You know, right before you transition, she was going through that little baby face phase into the. She didn't even let her body go through
I'm
what it
not
was
talking
going to
about
go
her
through.
body. I'm not talking about her body. I'm talking about when she got old enough to know what that face was gonna look like. That face would look
She
like the
did got
other.
her first surgery at like 14. You ain't even transformed into nobody.
You transform into nobody. She had
At
transformed into something.
14? Come
She
on
was
now.
turned into something. She
Mm-mm.
was turned into something. She didn't like those other ones. That middle child, Kendall, she looked the same, cute the whole time. She was cute coming up all the way. This girl was not cute. Her face was all smushed in down here. She didn't have no lips, like this, no lips. Her face was all funny shape.
We
She didn't got
don't
this
know
shape or
what would have
something.
happened when she grew up.
I know what would have happened. She would have came out looking like Chloe, and Chloe was not the cutest one, and she didn't got her face together so that she looked like something. And you know who we gonna really know what everybody look like? With them fucking kids. We gonna know what they look like. The only thing saving their kids, the only thing saving them
Listen,
kids.
you know men out here suing women when they kids come out looking like something else.
Exactly. And the only thing saving them kids is that them kids got a little bit
A
of
melanin in
Ebony,
them.
of melanin in them. That's the only thing saving them. Because they already gonna have them lips. They already gonna have everything that them bitches paying for, them kids got. Mm, mm, mm. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Because
I
now I'm
don't
just
know.
like I'm just talking about folks. You know what I'm saying?
I
You're trying to
know.
get me canceled. No, don't do that. Because people
I
like the
mean,
Kardashians. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to this is just a shoot the shit show. So I just wanted to shoot the shit.
Yeah, we
We
haven't done
ain't
that in a
shot the
long
shit
time.
in a minute.
It's been a minute. It's so much in the news, and not even really in the news. Just people. Period. Just yeah. I just want to talk about people today. Who else we gonna talk about? Who's next?
I don't know. What else you got? You got any more stories?
Let's see. Let's see
I'm
who I
trying to
got.
think. Who else? Who else out here running amok out in these streets? So, the Brittany Renner girl,
Renner.
Renner, grinding on Oh Boy on the podcast.
Of Charles White. Of all the people that she could have be grinding on. Do you know who Charles White is?
I don't know.
So Charles White, they call him like he like uh, he just be talking about famous people saying how like they just he really nobody. He just a nigga from the hood who went to jail, got out, and then started talking about folks. And I think that's how he got famous, like for real. He's
Mm-hmm.
just like nobody. And then because he just say whatever he gonna say and whatever. So for her to be on him, like she will just really fuck with anybody. So I'm not just gonna grind on anybody. I'm just not gonna do that.
I
Not at
mean, I
this big
know
old
she
age.
was
That girl
dating.
old.
She was dating PJ Washington. She got a baby, but with him.
That baby was a
And
money bag.
she was doing what, she had OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. Like,
When women like her get pregnant, and this is all alleged, when women like her get pregnant by athletes or entertainers and all that, they just be pregnant with money bags. That's all it is. It's a money bag pregnancy. That's all it is, allegedly.
do you feel like you wasted your eggs on
Ooh,
regular children?
I love them. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
love them. Let me just put this disclaimer out. But definitely, if we if we would have had Oklahoma City Thunder in the late 90s, 2000s, the 99s and 2000s, honey, somebody would have been a Westbrook or a whoever the name. I don't give a shit.
Durant,
And a Durant,
Harden,
an Uchalalawala. It don't matter.
Ivanka.
Serge, Tabaka. It don't matter. Somebody. What's the one with the beard? Harding. Like somebody was gonna get this pregnant. Somebody. Or somebody's. I probably would have been pregnant a few times. And needed some of that money to take care of it.
Little.
Those
You
gonna cost
needed
about
some.
$3 or $4 grand.
You need
Get
some
rid of
money
this.
to get rid of it, and then you still have the baby, so you can collect your 40 million a month. I
Right.
mean, 40K a month. Ain't
I
that how
probably
much old girl Tristan's baby mama 40K a month?
I probably wouldn't even had. Well, first off, I probably wouldn't even been pregnant for real. To be honest, that just would have been my little scheme to get a bag, and then I would have caught. But I would have caught the good one, the one that was going, the good one that I could, not those little bench warmers that get the little $200,000 check or 50,000, 100,000, 20. Not the ones behind those little contracts. I want ones behind a big contract. Big contract. They don't know what blessings they.
You know what? But this is a thing. Like, there was always, I know not in Oklahoma, but there was always athletes. There was always these women that chased them. So, I mean, you travel the world, you could have got you
I
one.
did, but I wasn't traveling the world looking for
You
athlete
weren't setting your
athlete.
sights high enough.
I wasn't. I was, yeah, damn sure wasn't. I was in the gutter when I should have been in the galaxy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
that is ugh. If I could just shake myself and come back as myself. If I could do it all again. If I could wake up tomorrow and be like, yeah, yeah, and start over, I definitely would. Still be the same me and make the same decision, but know what I know now and go back and all those little
I think
cities
you
I
would
would have
have
hit.
been like the celebrity side chick. You would have been like fucking all the
Oh,
celebrities as a side chicks.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Just call me what's that girl name that on the show with Joe Budden now?
Oh, I don't know her name.
The video vixen girl. She's smart now. She's smart though. Now she's smart. I
Oh,
can't think of her
Korean?
name. She wouldn't hell no. She was on the show with Jason Lee, but she left him. They got a fight. Amanda, what's her name?
Oh, Melissa Ford?
Uh-huh. Allegedly. Melissa
Melissa
Ford.
Ford.
Yeah. No, everybody used to call her hoe. She say she ain't, but allegedly. Uh, what's I say allegedly now? I would have definitely made my way through. Y'all would have seen me in some every other video. I would have been in all of them. I would have been in all of them, okay? Rum shakers and all that. I would have been in if I could have known what I knew now. Especially as many famous people I met. I just wasn't using I just wasn't using it for good, you know? If I would have used it different, I could have been somebody baby mama.
Somebody baby mama.
Yeah.
I
If I would
the
have just
people
been left instead of right, ooh, the
all the
changes.
people, the only person who who I claim is my baby daddy that I haven't met is Method Man. That's the only one. All the other alleged baby daddies that I have, I met them. I met them. So like I met Chris Webber, I met Pharrell. I met them before. Um, but
You got
I
nothing
don't.
out of it.
But I wasn't fangirling. Like when I
I
met Chris
wouldn't either.
Webber, I told him we had a kid together, and we had never even encountered anything. So he probably thought I was like half crazy, but he laughed about it. You know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, had you known what you know now, and
I mean,
I
I
wasn't a
had
fangirling
opportunities,
either.
like I especially because especially for real, like this, especially for real in the
But
early 2000s,
yeah, but I'm
especially
saying like, but
him,
I'm
because
saying,
I was all up and around and through his circle, like.
but you didn't capitalize on the opportunities. What I'm saying, we ain't talking about who you've
Because
already been past.
I just don't think that's in me.
That's what I'm
I be
saying.
liking the fact that I have met or hung around with or kicked it with celebrities, but I never did no dilly dallying with none of them. I just like
That's
being.
what
I
I'm
just
saying.
always have company, so I've had opportunities.
That's what I'm saying. I've had several opportunities, and I just wish that one of those times my brain would have been like, "Seize the opportunity, bitch. Seize the fucking opportunity, bitch." I wish that, you know how, and Insecure, you go in the mirror and Issa be talking to Issa like, I wish that when I went to, it would have
Listen,
happened like that for me.
I definitely could have had some questions, because the whole Riff, the little group from, most of y'all probably don't know who Riff is, but
You don't know them.
the on Lean on Me, Fairy Side, that's a group. And then they
Mm-hmm,
changed their name to Men of Vision.
mm-hmm.
Hung out with them tough, like hotel room hanging out. Like I hung out. Like hung out with H Town. Like we hung out, I hung. But I don't know. I just never fangirled. I just always just was chill.
I see.
If anybody, to be honest, if anybody out of everybody could have been like a baby daddy, Tracy McGrady probably could have been my baby daddy for real. Like for real. But we never crossed those lines. We just was cool.
Your baby was gonna have the laziest eye. Ooh. But I mean, allegedly. uh, anyway, um,
Because
I,
that would have been Janai Daddy, because that's the time
ooh,
frame.
that I would have been
That's
like,
that's the time
what up,
frame.
baby?
Because I think I met him in 2002.
I think that had I also been one of those ones that was fangirling and looking for that, I wasn't either. Like I just wasn't. I was really deceased in the moment and just being glad to be in the mix, and then just
Right.
being able to sing, and then just to be around people, and just to be in the atmosphere of different famous people.
I agree. I agree. I could have. I definitely. I just wasn't. I just was never just that person. I don't know.
Yeah, because if I would have been fangirl, I probably would have been one of those people that was locked up in R. Kelly's den.
I
And
mean,
I
I met
mean,
him too.
mentally, like
Look,
mentally, I
I met
wasn't.
him too.
Yes, and so mentally, I don't. Mentally, I would have been strong. But then, if my fate would have changed, I probably would have been one of those weak people over there getting shat on and all that. So who
First
knows?
of all, I grew up with you. That's a lie.
So yeah, I would have fought my
Grew up
way out
with
that house.
you. I grew up with you through the whole R. Kelly's. We never was gonna be on R. Kelly's radar.
That is true. That
Never.
was, yeah.
We was never gonna be on his radar. And I know people.
We can, you
We
know
were
what?
never
You
gonna
know
be on
what?
his radar.
You know who I blame? This is who I blame. I blame Color Me Bad. The whole entire group as an establishment. Let me tell you why. You family. I know.
You know that there's a 99.9% chance that Kevin or Brian is going to hear this, because they both of them listen to our podcast.
Exactly. And I need for them to know that I blame both of
Okay.
them. That's what I'm saying
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Because when we were singing and dancing our little hearts out, we could have been somebody. And not that we ain't somebody's now.
But this is what I don't know, and I need to ask my sister. We never presented anything to them.
Exactly. Where was the people who could have just really, they
Think
could have just
about
gave
it.
us the boost, even with with Tony them, with high five them. Like so many different opportunities
We
came
did.
across us.
Yeah.
So many opportunities. So
You know,
many
I
opportunities.
didn't even think about high five. Like,
Yo, so many different
I didn't even
opportunities
think about them.
were
Yeah, we did. We
squandered.
did. Yeah, you're right.
They were
I
just
had forgot all about Tony and them. I totally forgot about them.
yeah. That's why I was like, I blame, but they were young too. But I blame
His mama
Tony that
still live in the same house in Dale City. She still live around the corner from my dad.
yeah. That's why I blame them because you know just
I'm trying to think I'm trying to think how long his phone number was in my phone. Like his phone number was in my phone for like ever.
but we friends on Facebook. I should tell them, hey, it's your fault I didn't make it, bro.
Cause I'm trying to think like I don't even know. I'm trying to think when I probably didn't have his phone number probably before he passed away, before Tony passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But his phone number was in my phone for a long time. Like I don't know. I think even when I first went to college, I still would just like hit him up and be like, "What? How you doing or whatever?" Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why we didn't.
Because it wasn't. I guess it just wasn't supposed to be that way. We were supposed to be doing what we're doing
I
now.
really think that because we met so many celebrities that it just kind of even for us not to be celebrities, it just was like, okay, yeah, I met them, yeah, I hung out with them. Like,
It's
cause
like
every time I would bring my friends around people, like I remember Sarah when I took Sarah and then Teddy Riley was like, who you want me like right in our face talking to us? And she was like, and then we hung out with H Town, like all in the back, just chilling. She was just like freaking out. Like, why are you not freaking out? I'm just like, because this is like normal.
because they're people.
Yeah.
That's why I
Like,
think that if
yeah.
we would have, yeah, I think that's probably part of the issue. We
Yeah.
didn't have that. Oh, this opportunity for us to shoot do up, in front of people. We was not. We was just
Yeah. Cause like even when Derek opened up for Queen Latifah, me and Sarah, we was out on the stage holding up his little banners and everything. Like it was just like, we just here.
just
And
squandered opportunity.
I almost got beat down by Queen Latifah. Yup. Hitting her with a stick. Like, hey. She was like, yo, hit me with the stick one more time. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get beat up by Queen Latifah. She's like, stop hitting her. Like, like
what a great time to be alive it
we
was.
had a great I had a great life, a great childhood. Like it was great. I had a
Yeah.
great teenage life, but it just wasn't meant for me. I just didn't want I don't think I saw like some
That's
people
why.
they like dream like starry. Like
Yeah.
I didn't dream like that. I
Yeah.
just
We
wanted
were
to
hungry
travel the
enough.
world. My whole everything in life was I just want to travel the world. I just want to see different parts of the world. That's all I ever wanted to do.
Yeah, but just think how many parts of the world we actually would have seen.
I know.
You just want thinking big, bitch. You want
When
thinking big.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta think big,
Exactly. Huh? Oh
bitch.
well. But now that's why it's our time now. That's it. That's exactly why it's our time now. And that's why these motherfuckers, you motherfuckers that's listening, you whole ass people, that's why y'all need to be listening and subscribing to us while we're on YouTube to
Go ahead
Naturally
and do the whole
Unbothered
close
everything.
shit.
I'm not even gonna do the whole closing. Are you gonna do the closing? I mean, I might as well. I
You
thought we
can't
was
you should know about heart.
I should hey, if anybody wants the job, we are looking for someone to do the closing. Just come on at the end of this
You got
2 minutes.
job way that you don't even fucking do yourself.
Yo, I just feel like somebody with a little bit more to get it together. Yeah. Also, we're recruiting for we need a catchy song. Like we need a catchy, like naturally unbothered. We need something. We need something. We need Ebony and Shareè. We need our names put in it. We need some songs. Okay? We need some flavor in your ear. That's what we need. rappers, singers, lyricists, poets. Hey, we just need somebody. But anyway, you can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. If you you can email us at naturallyunbothered the number 2 at gmail.com. That is naturallyunbothered the number 2 at gmail.com. Please leave us a message. We welcome the feedback, the comments, and show ideas and Ebony. You know how I adore your advice requests. So keep them coming. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, Audible, iHeart, or wherever you listen to your podcast. We should be really one of in your top 10 of podcasts. We should be in the top 3 of them that you're listening to. Every Thursday when we upload new episodes, you need to be selecting the notification bell. You need to be rating us. You need to be reviewing us. You need to be commenting in the chat on Thursday mornings. Please, if you're looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, if you are looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, please visit www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and click that merch link. We have so much merch. We would like to expand and do bigger things. We would like to hit up more cities than we're able to hit up. There are so many things we like to do. So please buy this shit. Okay. So tell your whole us friends that, oh, wait. If there's anything that you want us to talk about, if you want to send more pictures, if you have let's say my name that you want me to talk about, if you want
whack
to
ass advice.
audition for the closing, if you have music that you want to for our new intro and outro, if you want that, please hit us up at 205-308-8004. That is 205-308-8304. Tell your HOAS friends to tell their HOAS friends to tell their HOAS friends, and all y'all HOAS friends need to be tuning in to Naturally Unbothered.
What she
And
said.
make sure,
Until next time.
yeah, until next time, hold on. Please make sure that you're telling people Naturally Unbothered Podcast, Naturally Unbothered Podcast. It's the ones that are face, not the one that looks like they fucking doing hair and shit. Naturally Unbothered Podcast is our faces, cartoon figures. Okay? Damn. Caricatures. Caricatures. Fuck. Naturally
All right,
Unbothered
y'all.
Podcast.
Until next time, this has been another great episode of Naturally Unbothered. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.